Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Cunning Beauty. I am Delisa and I'm here with another video for you today. So in today's video, I will be showing you how I achieve this curly but wavy stretched style. I did use Flexi rods. Here they are, Flexi rods to do this style, but it is a stretched look with blow drying my hair before putting the Flexi rods in. So it does give me a little bit more length and just a little bit more volume, and it's just a lot more softer than putting Flexi rods in while your hair is wet. I posted a reel a couple of weeks ago with this style. I'll put a little snippet here of the reel. I got so many questions about how I achieved the look that I just decided to go ahead and do a little YouTube tutorial so people can see how I actually did it. The reel kind of shows me doing a little transition. It doesn't show exactly how I did it, but this style will go step by step on the products that I used and my technique on how I wrap the hair around the Flexi rod to get a little bit more of like this almost like a wand curl type look instead of like the candy curl look that you can get from Flexi rods as well. I'll be using mostly Uncle Funky's Daughter's products for this. Of course, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when all of my new videos are coming out. And make sure you are following me on Instagram at cunning_beauty. All right, let's just jump right into it. So my hair is nice and clean. I just washed it. So I'll basically just kind of show you what products I'm going to be using today. First, let's start off with how I washed and prepped my hair. I washed my hair using the shampoo and conditioner from the Thermal Protection line from Uncle Funky's Daughter. This is their Purifying cleanser. I actually really like this cleanser. It feels like there's some type of tea tree oil or like mint in here, and it just makes my scalp feel so good when it's when I'm washing my hair. So I actually love that about this shampoo. And then I used the deep conditioner from, I guess I didn't realize this was a deep conditioner. I thought it was just a regular conditioner. I used it today actually just as a regular conditioner while I was washing my hair in the shower. This feels really good. It has some great slip to it and just helps your hair feel very moisturized. And then of course it's from their Thermal Protection line. So this is going to help with not having heat damage from blow drying my hair today. So now what I'm gonna do is also use just a little bit of the Midnight Train leave-in conditioner from Uncle Funky's Daughter. I don't wanna put too much. Obviously, I don't really want to wet my hair too much because I'm gonna be blow drying it, but I also just wanna have a little bit of leave-in conditioner in my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and section my hair just right down the middle and put one portion away. So we're gonna start with this side over here. I'm going to use the primer. This is more of just like a mist spray. So I'm using this first, just a little bit all over. You get the ends, of course. Then last but not least, before we blow dry our hair, we're going to use the split end serum. And you only need a little bit of this. I'm just gonna use maybe 2 pumps. And again, I'm gonna specifically focus on my ends with this. And then the rest you can just kind of work up. You can kind of put it all over, but again, it is a split end serum. So I'm actually gonna use just 1 more pump and kind of work in up my hair too and in the front. Now I'm just going to comb my hair out just a little bit so it's untangled. I pretty much kind of already detangled my hair when I was washing out my conditioner, but I'm just gonna go ahead and run a wide tooth comb through my hair so it just kind of glides through because it's really already detangled. But since I'm going to be blow drying my hair, I want it to be as tangle free as possible. To blow dry my hair today, I'm actually gonna use this little comb attachment. This just makes blow drying your hair when you're trying to stretch your hair out very easy. I don't have to use, you know, 2 arms, one for blow drying and then one for combing it through. I'm a lazy natural, so we're just gonna use this bad boy right here. The setting I'm going to use is high and warm. So I don't wanna use super high heat because I don't want to just overheat my hair, but I do want it to dry pretty quickly, so I will put the blast on like high. So we're gonna do high and then warm. Alright, so this is nice and blow dried. It does not have to be perfectly bone straight. Like, this is just for us to stretch our hair a little bit because we're gonna put flexi rods in it anyway, and it's gonna, you know, give a little bit of a wave curl anyway, but you do wanna at least try to stretch it and put some passes through with the blow dryer. So 1/2 of my hair is blow dried. So this is just gonna make for, you know, a more fluffier look, a more stretched look, so it won't shrink. The curls won't shrink too much. They'll still be curls, so I mean, it'll still probably like be up to here, but at least they're not like up to here whenever I style my hair while it's wet. That's typically what happens. So let's focus on this side and then we can put the flexi rods in. Whew. Okay, we are blow dried through, so now our hair is stretched. The flexi rods I'm using today, these are also just like very, very old. I have all kinds of different sizes because I'm sure I've lost some flexi rods along the way. I have 15, which in a normal world, you would probably put like 7 on one side and 8 on another. In the video I posted on the reel, I did have my hair parted down the middle, but I think for this style, I'm gonna go with more of a side part, a deep side part. So I'm gonna do that. And then most of the flexi rods will go on that side that has the most hair. Make that part a little deeper, just a little bit. Right there should be good. I'm gonna show you what products I'm using to actually style my hair. Still from Uncle Funky's Daughter, we have the Good Hair Conditioning Styling Cream. And then to actually hold the curl, give it a little bit of hold while on the flexi rod, we're gonna use this foaming mousse from Lotta Body, this hair mousse. So I'm gonna section off just a little bit on the back. That's a little too much. I don't want too small, but I also don't want too big. So this right here is like perfect. You don't want to use too much product. Your hair is already straight. And then what I also like about not using too much product while your hair is straight, your hair won't take long to dry at all. I'll probably sit under my little bag dryer for maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, as opposed to having to have the flexi rods in your hair all night and sleep overnight, and they still may not even be dry the next day, or having to sit under the dryer for hours and hours while your hair is still wet. This will only have your hair maybe about 20–30% wet, so it won't take long to dry at all. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of this Good Hair cream on this section. This smells so good. It smells like banana. I'm gonna put a little bit more on the ends here. We're gonna take our mousse. And run the mousse through it. Again, you don't want too much, but you do wanna try to get a little bit of a hold. I'm gonna comb through that, work the product through. I'm going a little fast because obviously I don't want my hair to curl back up with these products. So I'm trying to go a little fast, but then I do want you to see how I'm going to wrap my hair around the flexi rod. So let me zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so now you should be able to see a little better. And I'm going to use this flexi rod here. This is kind of like a short, small flexi rod. So what I do is I hold the flexi rod at the top, and you want to be able to lock the flexi rod at the top, right? So I'm going to take it at the top. I'm going to go behind my hair and then hook it and bend it at the top. And then what I'm going to do is kind of wrap and twist my hair around the flexi rod so you can get more of that like spiral wand curl looking curl, wavy curl. So I'll show you how I do that. I'm twisting. I'm not laying it flat. I'm kind of doing like a twist here. Down the flexi rod. And then once you get to the bottom of the flexi rod, ooh, that's a little tight at the top. Ooh, it's pulling, it's pulling. All right, that's better. Once you get at the top of the flexi rod, you're gonna take a little more mousse just to kind of lock it in so it stays on the flexi rod at the bottom. And then you're going to bend the flexi rod so it stays. Just like that, see that? I'll show you again. Take some more good hair. Look that through. And then some more mousse. Work that through. And take a comb and just work the product through. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hold it at the top, put it behind. I'm gonna take the flexi rod so we can hook it so it stays on the hair. And then I'm just gonna wrap the rest of the hair around the flexi rod, and I'm gonna be kind of twisting it. It's not flat on the flexi rod. It's more of like twisting it down, like so. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna take more mousse so we can lock it in at the bottom. Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna do this one over. Look, you can already kind of see how it's already start to form, but I want it to kind of come down the flexi rod a little more so it's a little more stretched. There we go. Now we'll lock it in with more mousse so it stays. And then we're just gonna bend it. That. Done and done again. This should not take long to dry at all. So I'm gonna sit under the dryer while I actually do my makeup. We will do the takedown to see the final results. Okay, welcome back. It is now time to take down these flexi rods. So to take them down, you just kind of open each end and curl it out. Like so. See that? It gives like a very like wavy, chunky curl, depending on how big your sections are. So you're gonna take them all out and then you're going to separate the curls. Look how bouncy that is. Okay, so this is what it looks like right out of the flexi rod. So what we want to do now is just kind of separate the curls and then fluff it out and shape it a little bit. I'm gonna use the 3-in-1 Shine Booster. This is kind of like a serum. This is also from their thermal protection line from Uncle Funky's daughter. So I'm just gonna take a little bit, get it all over my fingers, and I'm just gonna kind of separate the curl where it like naturally separates, and then just kind of do a little twist to kind of keep the curl. So pretty, all that body. Okay, curls are separated. So now I just kind of want to give it a little bit of shape and fluff it out just a little bit more so that my roots aren't so flat here. So I'm just going to use this wide tooth comb to give it a little bit more shape and to fluff it up a bit, especially here in the back where that part is. We're going to get rid of that. So all right, everyone, this is the finished look. I really like how it came out. Fluffiness just comes from not using so much product, and then it will just really give it this nice body and fluffiness, and then it still kind of gives you a little bit of length instead of it being a little too shrunken. I do like a little bit more length. I like it with the side part too, as opposed to the middle part that I did before. I will put links to all of my products that I used today in the description box below. Of course, if you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.